Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the cryptic language of corporate filings. And today we're digging into News Corporation's latest report, which is a bit of a peek behind the curtain at their stock buyback programs. You might be thinking stock buybacks yawn, right? But stick with me, because these seemingly simple financial maneuvers can tell us a lot about a company's confidence in its own future and how it plans to reward its shareholders. Before we dive in, if you appreciate getting straight insights from these dense documents, make sure you are subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below where we talk more about these things. So, what is the scoop? News Corp, the media giant we all know, is giving us an update on its stock repurchase programs. They've got a plan to buy back up to a whopping $1 billion of their own stock. Now, this isn't just them deciding to splurge. Companies under Australian rules, where News Corp also reports, have to disclose these buybacks pretty much daily if they happen. This filing is essentially a way to tell us, hey, we're keeping an eye on this, and here is what's going on. It also reminds us that they're keeping track of their Class A and Class B common stock. They're filing a Form 8, which is a current report. Think of it as a quick update when something significant happens. In this case, the significant thing is their ongoing commitment to buying back their own shares. This is usually a sign that management believes their stock is undervalued, or that they have excess cash and want to return it to shareholders in a way that can boost the stock price. The core of this report is about how they're managing their stock repurchases. They've authorized a substantial amount, $1 billion, to buy back both their Class A and Class B shares. This is a pretty common strategy for mature companies looking to return value to investors. When a company buys back its own stock, it reduces the number of outstanding shares. This can increase earnings per share because the same profits are now spread across fewer shares, making the company look more profitable on a per share basis. It can also signal to the market that the company is financially healthy and confident about its future prospects. Now, the really interesting part for us is what they are actually releasing to the ASX. They are attaching exhibits that contain the daily disclosures to the Australian Securities Exchange. These aren't just dry numbers, they come with a whole heap of legal jargon, including mentions of forward-looking statements. This is where they have to tell us that their plans and expectations about future stock repurchases are just that, plans and expectations. Things like market prices, general economic conditions, and even other investment opportunities could change their actual buyback activity. They're basically saying, we might do this, but a lot can happen between now and then. These forward-looking statements are a crucial piece of the puzzle. They are essentially management's best guess about the future, but they come with a big disclaimer. News Corp is being upfront that the actual results might be quite different from what they anticipate. This is super important because it protects them legally, but it also means investors have to be cautious. They aren't obligated to update these statements if things change, so it's up to us to keep an eye on the actual news and their subsequent filings to see if these plans are coming to fruition. It is a standard practice, but it highlights the inherent uncertainty in financial markets. At its heart, this filing is about News Corporation's strategy for managing its capital. By actively repurchasing shares, they're signaling confidence in their business and a commitment to shareholder value. It is a way to potentially boost their stock price and reward investors without necessarily increasing dividends, which can sometimes be seen as a more permanent commitment. When we look at a company like News Corp with its diverse media holdings, these buyback programs can be a really telling indicator. If they are aggressively buying back stock, it suggests they see their media assets as stable or growing, and that they don't have more attractive high growth investment opportunities demanding that cash. It's like saying, we believe our own stock is the best investment out there right now. It's a vote of confidence that's hard to ignore. Now, let's consider some broader implications using a Warren Buffett style of thinking. Buffett often looks for companies with strong management, predictable earnings, and a stock they believe is trading below its intrinsic value. A buyback program, when properly executed, can align with these principles. It suggests management is disciplined and focused on maximizing shareholder returns. However, it's crucial to remember that a buyback isn't always a sign of strength. Sometimes, companies buy back stock because they lack innovation or profitable growth avenues. What's notable here is the sheer scale of the authorization, $1 billion. That's a significant sum, indicating a robust financial position. Wednesday want to see this aligned with their cash flow and earnings. If they are generating a lot of cash and their debt levels are manageable, then a buyback of this size is usually a positive. In conclusion, this filing from News Corporation might seem like just another corporate update, but it's packed with information about their financial strategy and their outlook. The commitment to buying back stock signals confidence and a focus on shareholder returns. However, as always, it's important to remember the forward-looking nature of these statements and to look at the broader financial health of the company to truly understand the implications. So, what is your take on these buyback programs? Do you see them as a sign of strength or a lack of other opportunities for News Corp? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If this breakdown was valuable, hitting that like button really helps us out, and subscribe for more decoding of corporate documents. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description for more in-depth discussions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.